join us as we make a trip to Japan exploring Osaka, Kobe, Kyoto, and Tokyo. We'll be sharing good food to eat and tips for attractions. So let's go! The third part of our Japan trip, we went to Kyoto. So join me as I bring you through all the attractions that we visited when we were in Kyoto. The first place that we visited was the Kyoto Aquarium. You can definitely purchase tickets on the day of your visit from the Kyoto Aquarium itself. My first tip when visiting the Kyoto Aquarium is to go on weekdays except Fridays, because again, Fridays are the days when schools have their excursions, and we went on a Friday and it was super crowded, full of children. One of the highlights of the Kyoto Aquarium are the giant salamanders, which I have not seen in any other aquariums that I've visited so far. My second tip is to catch the dolphin show. There was only one main dolphin that was performing all the different tricks. However, it was still amazing nevertheless. If you don't mind getting wet, you can definitely sit in the first few rows. However, if you were like us and we were afraid of getting wet, then you definitely want to sit higher up. I really enjoyed that display of the different types of jellyfish where you had to go into this little tunnel and then you'll be surrounded by jellyfish. They displayed the names and pictures of the different penguins that they have, and even like a family tree. Our next stop was the Arashiyama bamboo forest. We made our way after lunch and it was really crowded by then. And if you really want to get a good shot of the bamboo forest, it was nearly impossible because there were just people walking up and down all the time. My tip when visiting the bamboo forest is to visit early in the morning if you want to get good shots where there are a lot lesser people around. My tip when visiting the bamboo forest is to wear comfortable shoes. Because you are going to be doing a lot of walking, you definitely want to be comfortable and able to move for a long period of time. We were walking around the bamboo forest and chanced upon this place called Tenryu-ji. All you need to do is pay a small amount and you can enter the grounds and explore. Honestly, we enjoyed this place a lot more than the bamboo forest because it was quieter, there were lesser people, and walking around the park was just so tranquil. My tip when visiting Tenryu-ji is to make time to walk. Because we discovered this area late, we didn't make time for it and we only managed to cover a small portion of the area. However, it really is beautiful and if you have the time, do walk around. After we walked up from the bamboo forest, we made our way to Togetsukyo Bridge. My tip when visiting Togetsukyo Bridge is to just sit and relax because it really is a lovely place to just take a moment to rest, to reflect, and to think. One of our nights in Kyoto, we spent it at Gion. I honestly did not expect the beauty of Gion to be so captivating. My tip when visiting Gion is to go at night because it is a lot less quieter, and somehow just walking along the river at night, listening to the water flowing and trickling down the streams is so relaxing. Our last stop in Kyoto was the Fushimi Inari Taisha. My first tip when visiting this place is to participate in the different fortune-telling activities that they have there. We didn't have the time, so my husband only managed to participate in one. However, I think it's really interesting and I've never done one before. course, a very important tip is to use comfortable shoes because you're going to be doing a lot of walking, and some of the walking requires you to walk on like rocky terrain or to climb stairs. Therefore, you want to be comfortable in order to walk the entire way. Although the place was really crowded, just like how it was in the bamboo forest, it somehow didn't feel as stifling and suffocating. Somehow walking there just felt a lot more relaxing than walking in the bamboo forest. My next tip is, of course, to make time to walk the entire route. Don't be like us where we underestimated the time it would take to walk, and therefore we could only cover a small portion of it. Our mistake was thinking that we could complete the entire route in 1 hour. However, looking at the map, we realized that we were sorely mistaken and 1 hour would definitely not be enough. Next, I will give you our ratings for the attractions that we visited when we were in Kyoto. First up, we have the Kyoto Aquarium. I will give this place 3 stars out of 5 because although the aquarium was pretty nice, it was really small. So like the time it took us to get there and to walk through the aquarium itself, I think we could have done more things. Next up, we have the Arashiyama bamboo forest, and I will give this place 2 stars because I feel that it's really highly overrated. That yes, the bamboo forest was beautiful. However, I think I would prefer spending more time at the Fushimi Inari Taisha. The bamboo forest was extremely crowded and there were so many people walking about that you couldn't even enjoy observing and relaxing in the bamboo forest. Tenryu-ji, however, was beautiful, and I will give this place 4 stars because it really was a nice place to walk about, and I only wish we had more time to explore more of it. I would give Togetsukyo Bridge 5 stars because it really was just nice to sit there in the afternoon, relaxing, listening to the water, observing people, and behind there were a lot of food stores, and if you want, you could actually just get a snack, sit down, eat, and enjoy the breeze, enjoy the sound of the water. I would give Gion 5 stars because it was so tranquil at night, and it was so wonderful to walk about in the evening after our dinner, listening to the water, watching the water as it flows down, and just exploring and enjoying the old world charm that Gion has. I would give Fushimi Inari Taisha 5 stars because I honestly thought that this place was going to feel very overrated for me, and I was afraid of how crowded it was going to be. And yes, no doubt, it was crowded, but somehow my husband and I still managed to enjoy ourselves as we walked along, explored the temples, and we only wish we had the time to explore the entire route, and that is something that we hope to do someday.